Topic number 1. Introduction to Law. Introduction. Law is an essential part of human society, providing a structured system of rules to regulate behavior, resolve disputes, and ensure justice. It serves as the foundation for peace and order by defining rights, obligations, and the consequences of violations. While laws differ across cultures and legal systems, their purpose remains universal: to protect individuals, promote fairness, and guide societies toward harmony and progress. This unit explores the concept of law, its significance, sources, and relationship with morality, offering insights into its role in daily life and its application in diverse contexts. What is law? Law is a system of rules created by a government or authority to guide people's actions and ensure peace and justice in society. These rules regulate behavior, resolve disputes, and protect rights by clearly stating what is allowed and what is prohibited. Breaking these rules can result in punishments, such as fines or imprisonment. From a Western perspective, law is seen as a man-made system designed to manage society. John Austin, a famous legal thinker, defined law as a command issued by a sovereign, backed by a sanction. This means that laws are orders given by those in power, and breaking them leads to consequences. In the Islamic perspective, law is not just a human creation but a divine system. Islamic law, or Sharia, comes from Allah and is based on the Quran, the holy book of Islam, and Hadith, the sayings and actions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Sharia covers every part of a Muslim's life, including worship, daily behavior, and legal matters. For example, Sharia prohibits theft and prescribes specific punishments for it, aiming to create a fair and just society. Definitions. Blackstone writes, law in its most general and comprehensive sense signifies a rule of action and is applied indiscriminately to all kinds of actions, whether animate or inanimate, rational or irrational. According to Vinogradov, law is a set of rules imposed and enforced by a society with regard to distribution and exercise of powers over persons and things. According to Austin, law is the command of sovereign. It imposes a duty and is backed by a sanction. Holland says law is general rule of eternal human action enforced by sovereign political authority. Salman says the object of law is justice. According to the Mohammedan law, the purpose of law is the discipline of soul, the improvement of morals, and the preparation of life, property, and reputation. Function of law. Laws are necessary to maintain peace and order in society. They serve several important purposes. 1. To maintain order. Laws help prevent chaos by setting clear rules for everyone to follow. For example, criminal laws punish crimes like theft, murder, and fraud, which ensures public safety. 2. To protect rights. Every individual has rights, such as the right to own property or the right to freedom of speech. Laws ensure that these rights are protected. For instance, labor laws ensure workers receive fair wages and are not exploited. 3. To resolve disputes. Disagreements between people or groups are natural. Laws provide a formal way to solve these disputes fairly. For example, if two neighbors argue over land boundaries, a court can decide who owns the land. 4. To promote justice. Laws aim to treat everyone equally. For example, anti-discrimination laws ensure that no one is treated unfairly because of their race, religion, or gender. 5. To bring social change. Laws can help improve society by addressing unfair practices. For example, laws banning child labor were introduced to protect children and ensure they receive education. How is law different from other rules? Laws are different from customs, traditions, and social norms. Customs are practices that people follow over time, like greeting elders with respect or celebrating festivals. These are not written down and are not enforced by the government. Laws, on the other hand, are formal rules written by a legislative body, such as a parliament. They are enforced by the state, and breaking them leads to punishments. For example, paying taxes is required by law, and not paying them can result in fines or jail time. Customs may influence behavior, but they do not carry the same authority as laws. Sources of law. Laws come from different sources depending on the legal system. The two major systems discussed here are the Western legal system and the Islamic legal system. Western legal system. 1. Legislation. This is the most common source of law in Western countries. Laws are created by legislative bodies such as parliaments. For example, the Pakistan Penal Code (PPC) is a set of laws created by the Legislative Assembly of Pakistan. 2. Judicial precedents. Case law courts sometimes make decisions in cases that set an example for future cases. These decisions, called precedents, are part of the law. 3. Customary law. In some regions, customs and traditions are recognized as legal rules. For example, tribal areas in Pakistan may follow customary laws to settle disputes. Islamic legal system. 1. The Quran. The Quran is the primary source of Islamic law. It contains Allah's commands for all aspects of life. For example, the Quran explicitly prohibits theft and prescribes punishments for it. 2. Hadith. The Hadith explains and supplements the Quran. It includes the sayings and actions of Prophet Muhammad, PBH. For instance, the Prophet's guidance on treating neighbors with kindness is part of Islamic law. 3. Ijma. Consensus. When Islamic scholars agree on a legal issue, it becomes a source of law. 4. Qiyas. Analogical reasoning. This involves applying existing laws to new situations by finding similarities. For example, since alcohol is forbidden in Islam due to its harmful effects, drugs like heroin are also prohibited. 5. Ijtihad. Independent reasoning. In cases where the Quran and Hadith are silent, scholars use their reasoning to find solutions that align with Islamic principles. Law and territory. Laws are usually territorial, meaning they apply within the borders of a specific country or state. For example, Pakistan's laws apply to everyone living in Pakistan, whether they are citizens or foreigners. Sometimes, laws can have extraterritorial application, meaning they apply outside a country's borders. For instance, international treaties, such as those governing trade, apply to all member countries. Similarly, certain crimes, like terrorism or war crimes, can be prosecuted under international law, even if they are committed outside the country. Another important concept is conflict of laws, which deals with situations involving more than one country's laws. For example, if a Pakistani citizen and an Indian citizen enter into a business contract and a dispute arises, the court must decide which country's laws should apply. Law and morality. Law and morality are closely connected, but they are not the same. Morality refers to personal or societal ideas about what is good or bad. For example, helping the poor is considered morally good, but it is not enforced by law. Law, on the other hand, is a formal set of rules that everyone must follow. For instance, paying taxes is a legal obligation, even if some people think it is unfair. Many laws are based on moral values, such as laws against theft or murder, but not all moral actions are legally required. Similarly, not all legal actions are considered moral. For example, some people may see gambling as immoral, but it is legal in certain places. Examples of law in daily life. 1. Traffic laws. These laws ensure safe driving. For instance, stopping at a red light is required by law, and failing to do so can result in a fine. 2. Criminal laws. These protect people from harm. For example, if someone steals a mobile phone, they can be arrested and punished under criminal law. 3. Family laws. These govern family matters like marriage, divorce, and inheritance. For example, Islamic inheritance laws ensure that heirs get their rightful share of property. 4. Property laws. These define ownership rights. For instance, if someone buys land, property laws protect their ownership and prevent others from claiming it unfairly. Conclusion. Law is an indispensable pillar of society, providing a framework for justice, order, and progress. It distinguishes itself from customs and morality by its formal nature and enforceability, ensuring a balance between individual rights and societal needs. From regulating daily activities to addressing complex disputes, law impacts every aspect of life, promoting peace and harmony. The exploration of its sources, relationship with morality, and examples from daily life show its significance in shaping societies and guiding human behavior. Understanding law not only deepens our appreciation of its role but also empowers us to solve the challenges of modern life responsibly and ethically.